The halftime whistle blows, the door closes, and for 15 minutes nobody outside that room knows what is happening. We imagine screaming, tactical masterclasses, hair dryers and teacups. The reality is stranger, messier, and far more human than any of that. Here's what actually happens when players walk through that door. Nothing useful. For the first 5 minutes, almost nothing useful happens at all. Players are flooded with adrenaline. Heart rates are still elevated. Muscles need water and sugar. The body is in a physiological state that is genuinely incompatible with absorbing complex information. Research confirms it takes at least 5 minutes after the halftime whistle for players to be calm enough to actually hear a message. The best coaches know this. They let the room settle before they speak. Meanwhile, the backroom staff have been working since the 41st minute. At Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp, an analyst left the bench before half-time to prepare video clips in the dressing room. The goal was to have 1, 2, or 3 specific clips ready when the manager arrived. Precise moments from the first half that needed addressing. Not a 10-minute movie, one clip, exactly the right one. The average halftime team talk in elite football lasts 6 minutes and 23 seconds. Research suggests the optimal time is between 1 and 3 minutes, because there is a hard limit to how much information a player under physical and emotional stress can absorb. One Premier League club was found to have 28 staff in the dressing room during away games. 28 people. Coaches, analysts, medical staff, performance specialists, and in some cases owners, chairmen, board members, sponsors, and people getting shirts signed. Sports communication consultancy Minute 9, which has worked with clubs including Real Madrid, identified this as one of the biggest problems in elite football. Players walk in and immediately wonder who is in charge. The moment they start thinking about that, their attention drifts from the actual message. The research is clear. Clear the room. One voice, one message, because teams that try to deliver multiple messages at halftime leave players remembering none of them. And here's the most counterintuitive finding of all. Teams that are losing at halftime hear more from their coaches. Research suggests they should hear less. Players already know the score. What they need is not information. It is emotional regulation and one clear instruction for the second half. The science points to something surprisingly simple. Minute 9 recommends coaches address the team as a group at the 9th minute of the 15-minute break. Not immediately, not at the last second, but at minute 9. By then, the body has settled. The clips have been reviewed, and there is still enough time for individual conversations before the players go back out. Nuno Espirito Santo described it precisely. The window of attention is short, and it has to be accurate. It is not about long messages because the adrenaline is high. You have to make the most of those moments. The most effective halftime interventions are not motivational speeches. They are one specific tactical adjustment delivered calmly to a room that is finally quiet enough to hear it. So what actually goes on behind that door? 5 minutes of chaos while the body comes down from the first half. A frantic analyst racing to find the one perfect clip. A manager waiting for the right moment to speak. 20 seconds or 20 minutes. Both have happened, both have worked, and neither guarantees anything, because the dressing room is not where football matches are won. It is where the team decides whether they are willing to go and win them. The door opens, 15 minutes are gone. Whatever was said in there now has to be proved on the pitch.